second one I'll mention is lease options, which I talked about earlier on. Okay, I mean, this is a very mixed bag. Lease option covers a lot of things. People have been using this term in all sorts of different ways. I mentioned that deal I did earlier on, where I bought a property, leased it back, he had the option to buy. That's the lease option. You might go out there as a managing agent and offer a guaranteed rent to a landlord. So to attract landlords, you might say to a landlord, we will guarantee your rental. And so if that person's market rental would normally be $450 a month, but you know his mortgage is £300, you might say, look, tell you what, we'll guarantee your rental at $350. We'll guarantee it for 4 or 5 years, so you don't need to worry if it's empty, we'll cover the payment, don't worry about that. You might then go and rent it to an LHA tenant and get a bit more than market, so you might get £500 a month, let's say, for argument's sake. But what you really want, as part of that deal, is the option to buy that property after the 5 years have passed. Because all you've really done is not made much on the cash flow in the meantime, but you've got the right to buy that property for today's price, but in 5 years' time. Does that make sense to everybody? In some cases, people are doing it 5, might be 10, 15, 20 years. And the way people are securing a lot of these deals is they're just phoning landlords up in the paper. And so you might have a landlord in the paper who is advertising a property. Now, a lot of these landlords are quite happy to do everything themselves. They don't really need any help, so they'll just be like, well, no, I'm okay with the property. A few of them hate property management. They're just sick and tired of it. They've had enough. And for them to have somebody to come along and say, look, tell you what, we'll guarantee your rent for 5 years. It's not market rent, it's maybe 30% off market rent, but it's guaranteed, you don't need to worry about it. We'll take care of all the maintenance, any issues that come up, we'll sort that out. So the managing agent or the investor comes along, takes a long term lease on that property, and the condition of that is that we have the option to buy it after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. What that allows you to do is 3 things. One is you've now got control over that property, so it's almost like you bought it, but you haven't really. So you don't need to have got a mortgage, you haven't put any money down,